This is just a quick update video on what's going on currently and the different things I'm working on. So on the Patreon, we've got the Mafia Reverse Harem. And then going forward, what I'm going to be doing is hosting those videos on YouTube, but they'll be private, so the link will be on Patreon, but it won't be available as like a YouTube video where you can just find it just because of the content. So I'm gonna hope that that works, because the reason for that is that Canva limits the length of the videos, and there's not a whole lot that you can really do within 10 to 12 minutes, and then it becomes a whole bunch of shorter videos. And I know you all prefer the longer videos. It makes it easier. I get that. I like them too. It's less pressure on me to be like, what all can I show you in 10 minutes? Because, I can show you a bunch, but it's going to be chopped up. And that's not always great. So I'm hoping that that works, and we'll see. Also going forward, I'm not going to be using the blog. Everything that's safe for work is going to be posted in the posts within the YouTube channel. Everything that's not is going to be on Patreon. That way it's not a third thing for you all to look at, and it's also not a third thing for me to keep up with. 2025, I'm going to really try to be more consistent, and we're going to get some of these paused projects done as well. So that's the Reverse Harem Mafia. I am showing you start to finish on editing on the Poppy Shifter story. You've asked for it. It's going to happen. This is going to be one continuous video. How the 30K and 90 minutes videos are? Well, this is a novel. You wanted longer videos? You were hoping for novels? Well, it's coming. It's going to be released as one video. But I don't have 7 hours just to sit and work on a piece, even on my one day off. So what we're doing is breaking it up. It'll be released as one video, but that's why there wasn't a new 30K and 90 minutes video last Friday. It's because we started the sci-fi novel. It's going well. Sci-fi won out for the, what do you want to see on the next one? So it's good. It's fun. I like it. It's just taking a little bit because it's not 30K. So the Cozy Mystery series, of course, is going to continue. This book was paused. We will get back to it. We will finish it. Regency Romance, same thing, was paused. And this was a really fun idea. I'm going to get back to it. It's going to be one of those really involved stories. I think it was supposed to be a trilogy, and it's got a lot of political intrigue, and it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. The Best Friends to Dating is probably close to being done. My idea for this is probably just to take it and toss it into a new AI because it's on Poe. And Poe, no. I don't know. I may just give it back to Poe and then have it continue from there. The problem with Poe is that we only get a couple messages a day, but the idea behind this one was to really make it accessible, to show you what you can do with just your free daily messages on Poe. So we'll continue it. It's going to be a slow process, because we only get a couple messages a day. But it will continue. I'll have to feed it back to the AI just to make sure that we're all on the same page and that we know what's going on going forward. This was an idea that I paused. So the idea originally was Novel Crafter and then having a small interconnected series of novellas. It was a great, cute idea. We're going to get back to it. Probably not on Novel Crafter. I like Novel Crafter, but since I'm heavily into Sonnet 3.5 right now, the amount of messages that I send it gets expensive. So I do most of my writing actually with Claude through Anthropic, just because, like you saw with the Poppy Shifter story, that was $13.30 just to make it. And then you add in, so far in editing, we're at $15. So that doesn't make a lot of sense when you're looking at a novella series. If I was doing a cheaper AI, sure. Like haiku. This enemies to lovers on haiku, super cheap, because haiku is cheap. But using Sonnet, it gets pricey. The novel on YouTube, I am doing through Open Router. Let me show it to you. Which one am I using? I'm using GPT-4. Oh, little mini one. So it's not expensive. It's pretty cheap, actually. The Cozy Mystery, of course, is through Claude. This was with Post, so that's all free. So if I do this with Sonnet, it's going to be in projects. If I do this in Open Router, it can be with, haiku or mini, maybe even Mistral large, because I do want it a little spicy. But of course, that won't be on YouTube. We are going to come back to this. This will get done. It is not at the top of the priority, but it will get done. Over here, we do have more projects, but this is what's happening right now. And I'll probably throw in a couple things. Like I want to do one thing on Patreon that I've been wanting to try out that I'll probably do today, actually, will be, romance for men. Because I've seen it tossed around and I want to explore it a little bit. And this will be romance for, straight men, just for more of the male gaze kind of thing. And yeah, I want to see what the difference is. I want to see how AI approaches that. Because we know what romance geared toward the general population, geared toward women is. We know, it's more emotional, it's intimate, it's, very much about the female lead's story. I write a lot of queer romance, so I don't normally think about the straight male perspective, but we're going to take a look at it. We're going to see what the AI says and how it approaches it, because I'm really curious. And then I've also been asked to do some horror, so we're going to do horror. Probably after the sci-fi novel is done, we'll do horror. I'll put up another poll. I'm enjoying not doing romance in this one, just because it's a different approach. Same with this. Like, there's a little undercurrent of romance, but it's not romance specific. And then this is just a fun mafia reverse harem. Yeah. It's spicy, that's why it's on the Patreon, and it's fun. Alright, so that's what's happening right now. That's what's kind of going on in the background. And then we will pick up these paused projects too. Because I have not forgotten about them, they are just paused. And we'll jump back into them. But these are the 4 ongoing things right now. And then once one of these is off the plate, we'll bring in something here, and then, as I said, random other stuff like horror, and then romance over here, and some other stuff. So, yay, stuff in the works. Alright, thanks for watching.